Johnson from the car. I just had to cover some news today because, I've been a little out of it lately. I'm at 4th of July and doing some different things with people, and it was great. We were slamming big fish again. It's been the story of my life this summer. I definitely wanted to do that with my kids, and I've been getting that done. But, folks, I just love it when a plan doesn't work out for the bad guys, okay? I really am so excited that they're so first they think, oh, well, we're just going to run Joe and we'll kind of have our little things going on we had before. But the problem is the numbers are coming in and it's looking so bad for Joe that they don't even have enough with all their shenanigans going on, folks. Even with all their shenanigans going on, they're seeing that they can't pull this out. So then after the debate, and Trump's numbers just skyrocket. In fact, guys, let me give you some numbers out of the last debate. But after this happens, of course, everybody starts calling for Joe to step down. Like Joe wasn't like that before the debate. This is new news? Is that new news? Joe Biden's been a potato for the last couple of years, and we're supposed to think all of a sudden like, oh, the media and the people in the media all of a sudden realize that Joe isn't all there. I mean, talk about subverting the democratic process. First, they don't want to let Robert F. Kennedy in. And then you can go back to the Democrat Party, which talks about democracy. And remember what they did to Bernie Sanders back in 2016 with Hillary Clinton? And then they did to RFK this year. And now they want to undermine the will of the people again, who have already gone through all these processes to get Joe. And now they want to get rid of him at convention, they're talking about, or Joe needs to step down. They already knew this. They all freaking knew this. But now they're freaking out because of these numbers. Trump is opening up the widest lead. He has people plus 3.4 nationally. Now, this is even throwing in screwy polls like Fox News, which has always been terrible, leaning to the left. Even Data for Progress, the Democrat poll, has him up 3. So on average, they've got Trump at plus 3.4. He's not trailing in a single recent poll. Ever since the debate, Joe Biden's numbers are only getting worse. And Joe won't leave. He won't leave. They think they could control him, and he won't leave because his wife won't let him leave, and she's cloistering him and protecting him. It's the craziest thing we've ever seen. Somebody asked what all these boxes are behind me. This is my art show stuff. So these are all the canvases that I sell at my art shows in the summer. That's why one of the reasons you don't see as much of me, because I have to do my other things to make money. And of course, with YouTube demonetization, that doesn't help and all that. But the bottom line is, on this day, July 8th, this day in history, 2020, the polls had Joe Biden up 8.8. I just want you guys to realize, no matter what you think of polls, I know about the shenanigans that have been polled. You guys know, you have followed me for forever, dealt with me with all my problems with YouTube, know how I've covered all of this. And I'm going to give you something interesting that just happened. But I forgot. I got to mention my sponsor, guys. Midas Gold Group, MidasGoldGroup.com. I get physical gold and silver. I love the stuff. I think it's real money. I'm always going to have some. You can call them at 480-360-3000 or text Lumberjack to 232-425. That's MidasGoldGroup.com. And you can call them today and get yourself some silver, some gold, some real tangible assets, okay, for times of trouble. Gold, silver, guns, and ammo, folks. Bic lighters, obvious. It's oddly enough, I've read some stuff on this. They carry high value in times of crisis. But anyways, so, and now what you're seeing is you're seeing Wisconsin, which, good night. I don't live in Wisconsin. I tried to warn everybody in Wisconsin how important that Supreme Court election was that they had this past year, and I get so frustrated because everybody gets caught up. Yes, okay, so we want to win the presidential election, and yes, Trump needs to win. But these elections for Supreme Court, when you have the chance to win, it's a one vote majority, and then Wisconsinites don't even show up to vote. Okay, so if you guys don't understand how this happened before, and this is the thing that frustrates me so greatly. It frustrates me about conservative voters. They don't show up to caucus, they don't vote in primaries, and they don't vote in off-year elections. That is historic, okay? This isn't like new news. Don't tell me about how, oh, no, Neil, you got those numbers wrong. No, that's a reality. Do you know that Democrat voters are showing up in primaries at almost a 2-to-1 ratio over Republicans? Gosh. So then we have a Supreme Court justice on the line in Wisconsin, and they don't get out and vote, and then we end up with drop boxes back in Wisconsin. God help us all. Oh, man. I'm telling you what. Here, look at this. I'm going to give you a swing state polls just and to tell you the kind of the problems of this. So if we look right now in Wisconsin, Trump +3 in the last Emerson poll. With drop boxes, folks, +3 is not going to be enough in Wisconsin. Okay? Let's go to Michigan. Michigan, Trump +1. I will guarantee you with the trifecta of evil in Michigan, Trump +1 is not enough. So, again, this is why it's going to require all of us in such a major fashion going out, registering voters. That's easy, folks. You can just get voter registration forms, okay? And then just go register voters, talking to people at the gas stations, the grocery stores, wherever, and dragging everybody you can to the polls, okay? You have got to be the source, the conduit for people. Like, when it's election time, do you know what I have? I have all these people, they call me, and they're like, Neil, who should I vote for? Down to school boards and judges. We have a judgeship race in the 6th district here in Minnesota. Open seat. We never get that. Do you know what I've been doing? I've been emailing the candidates and reaching out to them. That's what you have to do. You have to find out who you're going to vote for because they all say the right things. They're like cranking politicians. Judges are politicians now. It's sick. I know. It's just stupid. But you've got to call them and find out and actually feel them out. My gosh, a bark beetle in here. Those things bite. I'll swear, that thing comes back. I'm going to whack it with this. It's surreal. Where'd that bark beetle go? Hold on, I'm going to get this thing. No, you don't. Hold on. Have you ever been bit by a bark beetle? Things bite you. Anyways, sorry. Got a little aside there, but a bark beetle flew. Look, the bottom line is, people, you have got to go do your homework, man. So anyways, we have an open judgeship. Those judges are so important. So folks, dig down in the minutia. It's all decided at the local level. I can't tell you about all your local races, but you can figure it out. Eric 2506, good to see you on. Please do smash that like. Do chat in with where you're from. Let's help get this stream out there. But the bottom line is, people, I just love watching this because they thought they could just get Joe Biden to leave, and he's not. He's not. Here, let me give you a couple headlines here. Joe Biden. Or this out of the Gateway Pundit. Here's the headline. Here we go. Joe Biden sends letter to Democrat lawmakers on Monday morning saying he's committed to staying in the race. Here's another one. Joe Biden was screaming on MSNBC, "I'm not bad at what I do," denying his cognitive decline. I mean, well, VP Harris is zoning out. People, they look so bad right now. They look so freaking bad, and he's going to stay in the race. Bark beetle for Biden. Look, I'm serious. He's going to stay in the race. Like, the cake is baked. I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, you know, you could actually see something like this happening. I talked to a friend of mine once, and he said, Neil, you have to think like a Democrat. He said, they wouldn't assassinate Trump. They're not going to make him a martyr. But they might do something to Joe. I mean, because everybody knows he's not healthy, so how hard would it be to have Hunter stick a pillow over his face and then say, oh, geez, Joe passed away in the middle of the night, peacefully passed away? Somebody says they can invoke the 25th. They have to vote on the 25th. And any Republican who would be stupid enough to vote Joe out on the 25th is an idiot, because that's exactly who we want to be running against, okay? I mean, I just, this is what's going on out there. And Elon Musk on X the other day posted about the CARES Act, and I got to give you this one because this is another headline. This out of just the news. Biden admin slams bill requiring citizens to show ID in order to vote. The administration argued that the bill is redundant because it is already illegal for non-citizens to vote in federal elections and punishable by prison time or fines. People, do you honestly believe that they're going to enforce the current law? I know it seems redundant, but they're just upset because it's being called out. And Elon Musk actually had the balls to go on X the other day and say anybody who opposes the CARES Act is guilty of treason. And then he said, and what is the punishment for treason? This is Elon Musk, owner of X, with a huge reach, saying these things. And then he did this one the other day because Stephen King, okay, and you have to understand, Stephen King is an idiot, okay? I mean, gosh, the guy's an idiot. His books aren't even good. I mean, unless you're into freakism, okay? But 2 weeks ago, Stephen King tweeted out, Trump is going to lose. Prepare for it. Now today, July 8th, Joe Biden has been a fine president, but it's time for him, in the interests of America he so clearly loves, to announce he will not run for re-election. The difference 2 weeks will make. Joe Biden was in cognitive decline before. They're just upset because now every poll shows that he's going to lose, okay? But when Joe Biden tweeted that thing about fight, Elon Musk said even Stephen King is voting for Trump. People, we are at a point where everything's switching. Silicon Valley billionaires are supporting Trump. They're having fundraisers for him in Silicon Valley. Did you ever? And answer yes or no on this, because I'm really serious, because I never thought I would see that. How many of you honestly thought you would see Silicon Valley billionaires holding fundraisers for Donald Trump? Yeah, I saw Rob Reiner turning on Joe today too. He said it's nuts. Everybody's turning on him. I mean, no way did I ever think I would see Silicon Valley billionaires going, oh yeah, we got to get Trump in. It's that bad. I'm so mad out there, people. I mean, we're at a point where Virginia is going to fall. I mean, here's the thing. Wisconsin and Michigan, it's not that I don't think Trump will win them. The question is whether or not Trump wins them by enough. But now we have non-swing states becoming swing states. Do you guys realize this? We now have non-swing states becoming swing states. States like Virginia, states like Nevada is turning. States like, what's the other one I just saw the other day? Bottom line is they're all becoming swing states because it's that bad out there. And it's wild to me that we saw the movie 2,000 Mules. We saw all the video and no indictments, not one. And yet Trump, and then what about Epstein and the Epstein client list and all the video they've got? And we've got none, not a single indictment on these people. We should know who all these people are. They should be in prison. And yet we've got how many indictments against Donald Trump for questioning things? What the hell? That shows you just how messed up it is. And the problem is, the problem for them is as messed up as it is, and it's a problem for us, I understand. Yeah, New Hampshire, I saw, yeah. But as big of a problem as it is for us, it's a bigger problem for them because everybody is seeing it. It is on display. It is on display, people. Trump gets indicted for daring to question this stuff, and yet all the people on the video, there's no indictments? In what world does that make sense to anybody? Okay? In what world does that make sense? By the way, I got a just quick interjection here. There's 1,380 of you on. Please smash the like. And the other thing is turn on your notifications. And the reason I'm telling you this, and I don't usually make a big plea for notifications, but next week I'm going to be at the RNC in Milwaukee with Mike Lindell. We're going to be broadcasting live from the RNC. Now, I've got to do some roving reporting for Mike as well. Being with Mike, I may be able to meet Donald Trump and try and just go live. He's going to be so strapped for time, people. I mean, so I don't, but I will do everything I can to bring news to you on the channel. I'm going to be busier on the channel than you've seen me in a while. So I just, and another thing, people are complaining about YouTube not notifying you. I get that. So people, in the description, go down below and subscribe to my locals. You do not have to pay. If you want to support me on locals, thank you. Okay. But you don't have to. And turn on the notifications, because here's the thing with locals. You will get notified via email, because I can actually hit send a email and you will get the email if you just subscribe to my locals. Okay. So I want you to know how you can get this. You can follow me on X, follow me on some of the other social medias that you use, that are, all the links are down below. Because I'm going to be broadcasting live from the RNC. And you guys are going to want to see what's going on. And I'm going to be getting insight and talking to people. And I'll get some what am I trying to say? Some live interviews and stuff with people that you want to hear from. So I just want you to know that that's going to be next week. It's a Sunday. I've got to leave for the RNC, and then it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I don't know what nights. I don't know anything of the schedule. Mike Lindell is awesome, but man, that guy is total fly by the seat of his pants. Okay, so I mean, I don't know exactly how this is working yet. I'm going to call the office again today. I haven't talked to him in a little while, because it's like a week is a year in Mike Lindell time. And please go support him using promo code Lumberjack at mypillow.com. Use promo code Lumberjack for big savings. Support the show. Support Mike. Gets big savings. It's the triple dip, folks. And then not only that, if you're buying a pillow, you've got to call them, because you've got to talk through the situation. 800-568-2865 is the phone number that'll get you the Lumberjack. You're still getting the free pillow. You're still getting the free shipping on orders over $75, okay? With promo code Lumberjack. Some of the best deals out there with that promo code. I'm sure we will have, as we go on, you're going to see more specials throughout the year. You guys know that we get all those because of the close association with Mike. So, but go check it out, mypillow.com/lumberjack. But when you order, call them at 1-800-568-2865. Okay. But, we'll see you guys on the next episode. I just wanted to get this out quick. I've missed you. Okay, but I haven't missed fishing with my kids at all. I've loved it. I'd love to show you. Actually, here, if you guys want to hold on just a second, I can show you something really cool. My son Jacob just caught a huge fish the other day, and I'll show you a picture of it. Jacob is 11, so and there it is. Look at this thing. So look at that fish. That's a pumpkin seed. That's a hybrid bluegill. And folks, that's huge. When you get into that 10-inch category of those types of fish, and my kids have been having so much fun. Sarah got one. So I've got 3 right now I'm going to take to the taxidermist tomorrow. They're not that expensive to get mounted. They're only like $70. And then I'm going to do a display with my son's fish, my daughter's fish, and my fish. And pictures. It's really meaningful to me. I mean, I'm like I'm getting choked up with like a fish. It's really weird, but it's just meant so much to me to have that time with them this summer, and to spend that time enjoying them. And my son Jacob gets so excited about going out fishing, and it's been good. But don't worry, as election season is coming in, I'm going to be covering more news, but I just want you guys to keep the faith and know that we are winning. We don't even have to work that hard to win, because they're making such fools of themselves. I mean, everybody knows that Joe was in cognitive decline before the debate. Okay. Hi, Denise Ann. Thanks for that. Everybody knows he was in cognitive decline before the debate, so it's so disingenuous for them to act like this is new news. It's not new news, okay? And I think America is getting it. I mean, the black vote is turning, Hispanic vote is turning. If we can get the cat lady vote to turn, that's the single white chicks. If we can get the cat lady vote to turn, lights out for everything. So, anyways, I love you all, man. This is, it's beautiful. You're beautiful people. Thanks for following me, and even through all the difficulties of, strikes and vacations, forced vacations, and demonetization and everything else. Thanks for supporting the sponsors. I love you all. Right, keep fighting the good fight. Peace out.